So it's Make Money Monday, and we just wanted to shoot a quick little video for all you haters out there. I'm here with my buddy Luis.
What's up?
Luis, how long you been working with me?
5 days.
5 days exactly. And what happened in the last 5 days?
Well, I've made more money in 5 days than in 7 months with my previous opportunity, so.
Boom, you need to make money. So if your mentor is telling you that you need to make slow money, that's ridiculous. You don't need to make slow money, okay? Slow money is not good money, and fast money is not bad money. You know, give a shout out to one of my mentors, Mr. Holton Buggs. You know, blew up my thinking when he said that if it takes you longer than 2 to 3 years to make $1 million in any business that you're doing it the wrong way. So watch out who you're listening to. Stay away from average thinkers, people that are telling you to think average and be average. Because if you're average, you'll never afford anything. And you know what? I gotta say something too for all you people out there that keep saying that money doesn't matter and that, you know, it's not all about the money. Look, it is about the money. Otherwise, it's not a business. Money does matter. And here's the thing. See, if you don't make money, it's not just about buying nice stuff. Like, don't get me wrong, I like nice stuff. I love being able to live where I want to live. You know, not where I can afford to live, where I want to live. Drive what you want to drive, not what you can afford to drive. Not have to worry about gas prices and, you know, little stuff in life. But look, here's the deal. You got to make money because in today's economy, right now, and you know, we're here on the rooftop. I don't know if you can even see all this, but we've got Dallas in the background there. But anyways, nice little private pool. But look, here's the deal. There's only two positions in this country financially. There's wealthy and there's screwed. Because if you don't have a lot of money, you are screwed financially. The bottom line is taxes are going to keep going up. Inflation, your money's going to keep being worth less and less. And that means that you're going to have to keep working harder and harder and harder, not to get ahead, just to maintain. You're doing the duck in the water thing. You're doing this. You look calm on the surface. You want everyone to think you're cool. You can go to the club on the weekend. You can drink a little bit and party. You know, it's funny. Right down here, I'm going to show you this actually to prove my point. But, you know, underwater, you're paddling. You're barely surviving. And it's not your fault necessarily if no one showed you something different. It is your fault if someone did show you something different and you said no or you quit. But you need to make money. Look, being a millionaire nowadays just puts you in the middle class. I was going to say, to prove my point, right down there on that corner over there is all the clubs. And so, you know, I got a place right up there at the very, very top, penthouse. I don't know if you can see it right there where my finger is. But every weekend I look down and I see piles of people just lining that street over there. Crowds of them spending money they don't have, getting into debt, racking it up, drinking, partying. What the hell are you celebrating? You haven't accomplished anything. But here's the deal. It is about the money because life happens. See, look, you know, everyone's heard of Murphy, right? And everyone talks about Murphy's Law. And I like to imagine Murphy as Mike Tyson. That's my idea of Murphy. You know, Tyson said, everybody has a plan until I punch them in the face. Oh, and check it out, we got TVs and stuff in the cabana. But anyways, everyone has a plan until I punch them in the face. And that's life, you know. Everyone has a plan. And then life comes up, big old Tyson hiding around the corner and punches you in the face. Look, at some point, you're gonna have kids. Kids cost money. At some point, you're gonna have parents to take care of. Parents cost money. Houses cost money. Everything costs money, so you need to make some money, okay? And stop telling people, I'm in it for long-term, slow, steady residual. You know, it's funny, so Luis here,
Yeah.
You know, he came over, he's been working with me for 5 days, made more money in 5 days than 7 months working with his last mentor. Here's the crazy thing, his last mentor told him, don't go work with that guy, don't talk to him, because he's in it for fast money and we're here for long-term slow residual. Here's the funny thing, his last mentor has been involved in the business that he's involved in for 6 years and he still doesn't have any long-term slow residual. He has no residual after 6 years, but he's telling Luis, don't go for more, don't go for fast money. I promise you. Well, the funny thing is, Luis in 5 days is making more money than his old mentor in 5 freaking days. Okay, you give it 6 months, it's gonna be crazy where he's at. But anyways, guys, make money. It is about money, okay? And all money is a tool. Money's not bad, money's not evil. Give money to bad people, they're gonna do bad things. Give money to good people, they're gonna do good things. So you need to make money, okay? Poor people say the stupidest shit in the world as an excuse to not go for more, as an excuse to be lazy. And, you know, some of the dumb stuff they say, like, oh, well, I don't want to make money because money corrupts people. No. If you got some money and you start acting corrupt, you are corruptible. Had nothing to do with the money. Money's just a tool that just allows you to do more of what you want to do. So if you like helping people, get a ton of money. You'll help a ton of people. Guys, get some money. Look, you gotta be a millionaire just to be middle class these days. That's the middle class. There is no, the people that everyone thinks are middle class nowadays, they're not middle class. They're the more comfortable poor, the slightly more comfortable poor, because they don't own their houses, they don't own their cars, okay? They don't own their life. The bank owns all that stuff. And, you know, it's slavery if you're in debt, you know? I've paid debit for everything. Everything. I haven't touched a credit card in 3.5 years because I started listening to some different people, started elevating my thinking, started getting around people. I have to give a shout out to a couple of individuals, completely changed my life, completely changed my thinking. You change your thinking, you change your actions, right? You change your belief system, you change the things you focus on, changes your actions. Consistent actions over a consistent period of time produce a different result. A couple of the gentlemen that changed my thinking, a gentleman named Johnny Wimbrey, totally changed my thinking, totally changed my life. Holton Bugs, completely changed my life. You know, my business partner, Kassar Jacobson, completely changed my thinking. You know, the first time I ever took her out to eat, and we're sitting there and we're both very, very direct, very straightforward people. I think anybody that knows us knows that. And, you know, she asked me day one, she goes, hey, so what's your goal financially? And I told her, I said, well, I want to hit $100 million because at the time, the mentor I was following, that's about how much he was making. And so I thought that was the ultimate, that was the lifestyle. And this is the first date I'm ever on, the first time I'm ever talking to her. And she kind of looked at me puzzled and she goes, well, that's it? 100 million, that's it? You know, my mind just went boom. What? You know, they say once your mind expands with a new idea or a new thought, it can never again be content to go back to its previous state. But that freaked me out a little bit at first, made me uncomfortable, which I recognized then is good for me. Okay, she goes, if you shoot for 100 million, you might only hit 50 or 60. She goes, why not a billion? Why not go after a billion? If you hit a billion, then 100 million's nothing. I'm thinking, damn. But see, in her world, her reality, the people she was surrounded by, see, the last 4 guys that tried to take her out, tried to take her on a date, were billionaires. Literally, were billionaires. You know, the last guy that had gone to dinner with her before me had done it on a private yacht. So all of a sudden, I'm realizing I need to up my game. I need to change everything. I need to start playing on a different level. The best way to get what you want is get around some people who are playing on a different level. Get away from average thinkers, people that give you permission to fail. You know, some of you guys are literally around people that are giving you permission to fail and telling you it's okay if you're not doing good. It's not okay if you're not doing good, if you're not making paychecks every single week in your business. I'm not talking about your job. You should be making more money at your job, but you should constantly be increasing your income at your opportunity or your business. Okay, you should be making a paycheck every single week. If you're not, check yourself, check who is around you, start getting rid of some people. I'm telling you, I started cutting out some people in my life. It completely changed my life. I started hanging out with people like Kassar, people like Johnny, people like Holton, people like, you know, had the pleasure of meeting Richard Branson one time. I mean, like, guys, get around some thinking like that changes amazing things for you. And, I mean, yeah, guys, that's all I gotta say. Make some money, okay? Get some help. Find someone who can coach you. Most people that are doing well in business are totally into coaching other people. They like giving back. They like mentoring. They like sharing. They like paying it forward, okay? You gotta get rid of this bullshit idea that all rich people are evil and money's bad and money corrupts people. It's just not true, okay? All it does is gives you options. So if you want to live a pathetic, optionless life, you know, don't get money. But it's not about you. Don't be selfish. If you're gonna have kids, think about your kids, you know? Think about, I mean, they say the average kid in a average middle income family is going to take $300,000 from 0 to 18 to raise. I would recommend, if you don't have them yet, you get them paid for before they come. If you already have them, you better haul ass, okay? They're expensive. And I think your kids deserve the best. I think your parents deserve the best. Otherwise, you're going to spend your whole life going from disaster to disaster. That's how most people go through life. One of my mentors, Wayne Nugent, he calls them sheeple. And they're just reactionary. They're constantly reacting. And you're always having to make decisions based on which disaster do I take care of first. Do I fix the car or do I pay the bill? Do I send my kid to school or do I do this or do I start a business? Look, that just sucks. It's a limiting life and you don't have to have one. 6 years ago, I was homeless, guys. I was literally sleeping in a car, going to the gym to shower, had $8 in my bank account. 6 years later, life is 100%, 1000% different. I've traveled all over the world, been to 9 different countries, ton of vacations, living in some of the most amazing places. You know, Kassar and I, we packed up and moved to Hawaii. I'm at the gym and she calls me up and goes, hey, actually texts me, she goes, hey, do you want to go to Hawaii? I said, yeah, absolutely. By the time I shower and get home, she's already bought tickets and she goes, hey, pack your stuff, we're going tomorrow morning. And we moved to Hawaii for 3 months. You know, it's just, it allows you options. So get money, get around people that have some money, okay? Start hanging out with the right people, start asking the right questions. Here's a little tip for you that, you know, one of my mentors, Wayne, taught me. He said the best question you can ever ask is there a question I should be asking? Half the time you don't even know what you don't know, okay? I used to get together with him all the time, as often as I could, and just ask him, hey, what should I be asking? Is there a question I should be asking? But anyways, look, guys, make money, okay? If someone's telling you, oh, they're just in it for the quick, fast money, you're damn right we're in it for quick, fast money. Quick, fast money leads to more money. If you're gonna tell me you're gonna take 10 years to get a solid, steady, residual income, you know, and that nobody who's selling products has real residual, ha! Tell that to Holton. Selling coffee. Right now, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, they're the #1 distributor of coffee on the planet. Done all through word of mouth, network marketing, word of mouth advertising. They sell more coffee than Starbucks. They don't have a single storefront, and they're the largest distributor of coffee on the planet. You tell him over $1 million a month, tell him that there's no real residual. That's a joke. You know what's funny too is most of the guys that are out preaching this, if you go to the DSN top 100, not companies, but top money earners, not a single one of those guys is on the list. So all these guys that are out preaching, you know, long-term steady residual, actually you go to the top 200 list on the DSN of the money earners, of the income earners, the top 200 list. There's not a single one from that company. Some of you guys know who I'm talking about, but there's not a single one. But you know who is at the top is Holton, selling products. Tell that to Dexter Yeager, over $1 million a month, selling products. People like physical products. Anyways, I'm done ranting about that. That's not what this was about. This was just about make money, guys. You need to make money. Get off your ass.
We got some proof.
Okay, it's always a matter of priorities. Give me a second. Okay? People are like, oh, I don't have time. Well, bull. You watch TV, you go out to eat. You know, well, I gotta take care of my kids. You're damn right you gotta take care of your kids. Make money. Okay? If you make enough money, you can start raising your kids.
The right way.
My buddy Obi, you know, he told me, dude, I don't have time to grow another business. I'm already swamped and I got my kids to worry about. I gotta get to their practice. I said, Obi, put in a tiny season, bro. Bust ass with me for 90 days. Bust your ass for 90 days. Your life will never be the same. That dude now is raising his kids. He's teaching them from home, homeschooling them. He gets to spend 100% of his time from his kids. He's teaching his son how to run his business. His son's 8 years old. He's a better closer than most salespeople. His son, by the time he's 10 years old, is going to know how to run a multi-million-dollar company. His son already makes more money every month, okay, than most adults do. And he's 8 years old because Obi was able to teach him this. Because he didn't make the excuse. He didn't let his why become his why not. Okay? He got sick and tired of farming out the raising of his children to daycare, to someone else, to school. He said, no, I want to teach them what I want to teach them. So he sacrificed time with them. He had a talk with them. He sat his son and his daughter down, 8 years old, and had a talk with them and said, look, guys, Daddy's going to be busy for the next little bit. Daddy has some work to do, but I have to do this for us. And he explained why. And they were okay with him missing dance practice, missing soccer practice. He had that discussion with his wife. Okay, if this guy can do it, anybody can do it. I know I'm young, I'm single, and everyone has these stupid excuses why they can't do it, but it's just not true. So, anyways, it is worth it. There's the whole thing about paying the fiddler. You have to pay now or pay later, but you will pay. Don't fool yourself. You know, one of my mentors recently told me, he said, if you think that investing is expensive, wait till they hand you the bill for not investing. It's the same thing with your business. It's the same thing with creating financial freedom. Whatever it is, go for it, okay? We're just enjoying life, but don't take too much time enjoying. Even when we're enjoying life, we're busting ass. We're still working. You know, take little moments and get unbalanced. That's another thing. You know, I hear these people that go, well, money's not my priority. Obviously, being poverty is your priority. But look, money's not my priority. I want to live a balanced life. They say that like it makes sense. That's not even a word, guys. When you're applying it to a human, balance is a verb. And it's not balance, it's balancing. Okay? If you've ever watched a tightrope walker, they're balancing. Okay? And they don't stay straight. They go this way and then they come back that way, and they go this way and they come back that way. There's only a brief second in between where they're actually balanced. They're swinging from right to left. It's the same thing in life, okay? Stop trying to live a balanced life. If you want to get rich, there is no way in hell you're going to do it being balanced. You got to get unbalanced. You should see the penthouse up there. It's a disaster. There's clothes all over the floor. It's a mess. I don't care. None of that makes me money. We have someone come in, you know, once a week, twice a week and do the laundry and clean up and stuff. But you know, get unbalanced for a bit. You are not going to get rich being balanced. Poor people are balanced. Okay? So, anyways, I'm ranting, but we're just having fun. This is a brief moment. We're balancing. Okay? We're enjoying a little bit of the day. It's, what time is it? Like 10?
It's 11.
11 a.m. Most of you guys are at work, stuck at your job. 11 a.m. We're just chilling, swimming, making some money. We already made some money this morning. We're about to make some more money this afternoon. But I gotta go. We've actually got a conference call with who?
Patrick,
Oh, sweet. Where's he at?
North Carolina.
So we're about to start making some money in North Carolina. Oh, that's the other thing. Use technology. None of this bullshit excuses if I can't afford a business. If you have a smartphone, by the way, if you don't have a smartphone, you have a dumb phone. Get rid of it, get a smartphone. If you have a smartphone, you have everything you need to run a multi-million-dollar business. You have more technology, you have more computing power in your pocket than everything NASA had available to them when they sent dude to the moon and back. Stop wasting your time playing freaking Angry Birds. God, I swear the fastest way to lose me as a friend is send me a request for Angry Birds, Clash of Clans, all these bullshit games. None of those things make you money, okay? Use your phone to make money. You put technology to work for you. Last night, I was in Hawaii.